Ooh, this is the frostbite version of the Blackhawk Buzz. I'm telling you what, man. It's cold and it's still September. But anyway, I'm still Van, he's still Derek. But we're going to talk about we have some opportunities to afford because we've got 6 feet of snow out on the deck here, the Heckle deck. So you can't eat out there anymore. So we have to come inside.
It just goes to show you how hot it's been because all it has to do is hit 60 and everybody is putting their parkas on. But we know that, and hey, everything's still going on. At times you feel like it's stopped and that you're just going to go about your business, but that's not the case. So we got some cold weather. It's coming around. It's fall. The trees are going to start turning colors. It's the most beautiful time of the year at Blackhawk, in my opinion. And we got to get you inside. We have an order that allows us to go to a capacity here. And what we're trying to figure out is how much of our building can we use and stay within the order on the capacity thing. So sat down with Todd and Kelly and said, hey, it's getting a little chilly out there. The tent's nice, people like that, but it's getting a little bit chilly out there. And I'll tell you, in the evenings, right, when the leaves and all those, man, does it cool down really quick. So we're going to let you come inside to dine. Now, what does that mean? And Kelly has given me some really strict rules. And the reason why is because the first time we were open on the inside, although it went well, it didn't go wonderful. And that's not only for you, the member, but also for our employees. And I know people really want to feel what's a country club, what's supposed to happen at a country club. I should be able to dine here, dine there, whatever it is. And just remember, it's kind of a two-way street, okay? We have younger employees that are down at the University of Wisconsin. And if you're watching the news right now, that's kind of a dangerous thing. And so far, I think we've been pretty good. We haven't had anything, really go wrong. And I just knocking on some wood because, I've really taken a conservative approach. I think it's worked. It's kept us open. We've heard a lot of horror stories from around the state. Even just across Madison here, we heard some things. So we opened on Tuesday. It's been cruddy out, so we haven't seen a lot of people here. But here is the list of things from Kelly and Todd, not only about how our employees feel, but also about us keeping the members safe and also members keeping other members safe, right? Sometimes we forget about that because we can't wait to see our friends and we stand over the top of them and things happen. So when you come into Blackhawk, you're going to see that the tables are really spaced out. There will be no standing or ordering at the bar. Now, sometimes you forget about that. You come off 9, come up on the patio. You want to go there. We'll do some things to remind you that we don't want you there. But very much like you're speaking to a bartender, the bartender's speaking back. We're trying to do everything possible to keep you safe. So no standing or ordering at the bar. If you are not seated at your table, you must wear a mask. Okay, might be awkward for some people. To and from the table and to the bathroom. Now, when you're sitting down, obviously you can take your mask off. No moving of tables or chairs. It's amazing how when we set up certain places that you turn one way and you turn back and 2 tables are together almost like you didn't know you did it, right? So we have to make sure that just respect where my bartenders.
Those are Blackhawk ghosts.
Yeah, go ahead.
Move the tables underneath, right? Okay.
Okay. No tables of more than 6 people. Here's another thing, right? So make sure we're respecting that rule. No walking around and visiting other tables. Our assumption is if you came in to sit down at a table, you know who those people are. You're going to stay there no more than 6. You're not going to get up and say, oh, I can't wait to talk to Van Stout. That rarely happens anyways.
If the Rose Bowl parade, you could just be waving. You just wave from your table.
That's all you got to do. Okay? We're going to have a limited number of tables indoors and outdoors. We will do our best to accommodate everybody. It's kind of that weird time of year where it gets cold. You want to go inside. We understand. It looks like next week it gets warm again. Go figure. I told you we'd be playing until January 1. So I think this is just a little bit of a glitch outside right now. But I think that really covers it, right? So we're wearing the masks inside. We have ours. It's easier to hear us if we're not wearing it. We're 6 feet apart. And really just respecting people's space, right? It seems like we're kind of on the stretch run here for Blackhawk, and if we can get this thing done, get us to January, and hopefully by then things change. I get it. Look, my staff is doing the best that they can. They're at the wits' end. I almost think our members are playing with each other maybe too much. We could use a little bit of a break. But we just want to finish the year safe and sound, and we want to make sure that our employees feel that way and our members feel that way, and we will continue to do the best that we can to deliver a really good member experience for you.
The bottom line, too, is also if you don't necessarily need a tutorial, but ask your weight person if, in fact, there's some gray areas. Okay, remind me again that, okay, so once we get seated, you need to stay there unless you need to go to the bathroom and come back. When you go to the bathroom, you have to put your mask back on. Just some simple things that you need to follow, and your dining experience will be that much better.
And I just like to end with this. You've heard me say since I've been here that it's a big family. And if somebody has forgotten to put their mask on, it's not up to us to holler at them or make them feel terrible or stare at them or whatever. Our staff will make sure to remind them of that. So, I really don't want the members policing each other. If it's me or you, I get that part. But if it's somebody passing through from the parking lot trying to go to the golf course and they haven't had a chance to grab a mask and they forgot to go down under if that's what they wanted to do, let's just continue to be nice to one another as we continue to navigate, these crazy times.
Crazy times is a great way to describe it. But great times here at Blackhawk. Thank you for staying with us for this Blackhawk Buzz.